Welcome to Hero Villains. Thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. In your opinion, the battle between Dr. Fate vs. Dr. Doom, the confrontation between two powerful sorcerers, who will win? Dr. Fate Kent Nelson is one of the most powerful wizards in DC Comics, wielding the power of the Lord of Chaos Nabu. He possesses the Helmet of Destiny, which grants the wearer unparalleled magical control, time and space travel, flight, mind control, and can even alter reality. Dr. Fate also has the ability to be immortal while wearing the helmet, making him one of the most powerful characters in the DC universe. Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, the legendary villain of Marvel, is a scientific genius combined with dark magic. He possesses the Doom armor, which enhances his strength, creates a protective shield, and shoots powerful energy beams. Doom is also a talented magician, learning many spells from masters like Mephisto, allowing him to manipulate reality, summon demons, and absorb energy. Not only is Doom strong in magic, he also has super intelligence, top-notch strategic ability, and superior technology. Before we dive into the analysis, please click the subscribe button. Please remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Although Dr. Doom and Dr. Fate have never directly faced off in the comics, their contrasting personalities and powers could make for an intriguing pairing between these two iconic DC and Marvel characters. Dr. Doom, whose real name is Victor Von Doom, is not only a scientific genius, but also one of the most formidable characters in the Marvel Universe. With a superhuman intellect second only to Reed Richards, he is a master of many fields, from technology, physics, to mystical magic. From a young age, Doom showed a predisposition for scientific excellence, but it was his boundless ambition and pride that drove him down a dark path. Obsessed with rescuing his mother's soul from hell, Doom conducted a revolutionary experiment to open a portal through space. However, a small calculation error caused the experiment to fail miserably, leaving him with permanent scars on his face. Instead of admitting his mistakes, Doom blamed Reed Richards, the only one who dared to point out his mistakes. Doom also dabbled in the dark arts, mastering magic to the point of being on par with masters like Dr. Strange. With a combination of genius intellect, advanced technology, and ancient magic, Victor Von Doom's name evokes fear and respect. If Tony Stark built the most advanced armor, Doom went further, combining technology with ancient sorcery, creating war machines that even S.H.I.E.L.D. feared. Unlike Iron Man or Reed Richards, geniuses who always put their faith in pure science, Doom understood that true power lies not only in metal and engines, but also in ancient spells that can bend reality. He never surrendered. When the Avengers lost to Thanos, Tony Stark had to accept defeat. But Doom? He never bowed. With his magical armor and loyal robot army, Doom is willing to take on anyone who stands in his way. Not because he wants to save the world, but because he believes that only he is worthy of ruling it. Doom is one of the few characters with superpowers who are recognized and respected as the leaders of their country, even if not everyone likes it. As such, he has a whole other set of relationships to pull from on a whole different level than most superheroes or villains can only hope for. Additionally, his diplomatic immunity is extremely useful in his endless battles with the so-called good guys. And whenever someone comes into Latveria to foil his evil plans, Doom is more than just a fighter. With a punch strong enough to knock out a full-grown lion in a flash, Doom doesn't need weapons or technology to be a threat. He knows every acupuncture point on the human body. With just a light touch, he can paralyze an elite warrior or kill an enemy instantly. But what makes Doom truly terrifying is not just his physical strength. It is his intelligence. He does not rush into battle blindly. He calculates, analyzes, and manipulates everything to his liking. When he took over the power of the Beyonder, Doom not only possessed godlike power, but he also had the intelligence to use it in unexpected ways. Doom has overcome Galactus, tricked Mephisto, and manipulated cosmic entities to serve his ambitions. There is no limit that he cannot break, no power that he cannot control. He does not win by luck, but by his superior brain, unshakable pride, and invincible will. Doom's intelligence overwhelms most other supervillains. Dr. Fate is incredibly powerful. Like most comic book characters, Dr. Fate, one of the most powerful wizards in the universe, does not back down from this terrifying entity. The Upside Down Man is no ordinary foe. He is the embodiment of primal terror, a being that even the gods fear. Imprisoned by the goddess Hecate, he has not yet been completely subdued. His power comes not from magic or technology, but from the ultimate source of energy, which is said to be the source of all existence, synonymous with absolute presence. As the battle rages, reality is distorted under the terrifying power of the Upside Down Man. Space itself seems to twist, the laws of physics collapse, but Dr. Fate does not back down. Under his ancient helmet, his eyes glow. Ancient incantations ring out. Magical symbols spin in the air. He raised his hand, releasing a blast of pure energy that was powered by the Lords of Order. The blast of energy slammed into the opposing entity, which did not kill the Upside Down Man and the fact that Dr. Fate was knocked out after this event, but the fact that it injured the Upside Down Man speaks volumes. The Upside Down Man is capable of breaking the fourth wall. Dr. Fate is capable of tearing apart the sphere of the gods. This means that the entire structure of the God Sphere can be erased by Dr. Fate's efforts. When faced with the God Sphere, a transcendental structure that contained pure Platonic concepts and deep Jungian archetypes, he understood that this was not just a forbidden place of the divine, but an absolute order that far surpassed all material worlds. Within it were countless heavens, each more vast than the last, but Fate was not afraid. As he raised his hand, ancient magical lines glowed in the air, swirling like the ultimate laws of the universe. With a supreme incantation, he unleashed a powerful blast of energy that tore apart the layers of reality, shaking the very fabric of the God Sphere. Layers of heaven cracked, and the primordial concepts began to collapse. The entities that existed within screamed, not in pain, but in terror as a mortal touched their infinity for the first time. As the conceptual gaps crumbled, Fate stood in the middle of the storm of creation and destruction. He not only broke the boundaries of divinity, but also defined what absolute power was. Subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot, and moreover, you will get to watch amazing videos every day. You are the best. Thank you very much. As the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, Dr. Fate wields formidable magic and manipulates mystical forces beyond the reach of science. Meanwhile, Dr. Doom relies on his scientific genius and mastery of advanced technology to achieve dominance. Both are power-hungry and control-obsessed, but while Doom sees magic as something to be conquered through technology, Fate embraces the mysteries of the occult. A clash between their radically different worldviews could lead to an epic battle between magic and machine. Doom will seek to circumvent Fate's spells using his army of Doombots and arsenal of technological tricks, attempting to prove the superiority of science over magic. But Fate has triumphed over extra-dimensional forces and gods. It will take a villain with Doom's cunning and ruthless persistence to truly challenge him. Doom, with boundless ambition, craved the power of the Helm of Nabu, the ultimate artifact of Order magic. He believed that with it, he could transcend all limits, dominate reality itself, and become the ruler of the multiverse. No god, no being could stand before him with the power of the Lords of Order themselves in his grasp. But Doom had been seen through. Dr. Fate, with his vision across time and space, foresaw the dire outcome. Doom did not understand that the Helm of Nabu was not just a tool, but an entity with a will. A sacred flame that served only the worthy. Fate could not let that happen. As Doom summoned storms of magic to seek to usurp it, Fate appeared. Two intelligent beings met. Two sources of absolute power confronted. Space warped, primordial energies twisted into columns of blazing light. Doom would never accept defeat, but Fate could not back down either. Doom never fought simply. He is a strategist, a perfect manipulator. When he faces Dr. Fate, he uses not only his own strength, but also his entire arsenal. The armored war machine's Doombots come in a deadly flood, each engraved with ancient magical symbols, transforming them into warriors with not only artificial intelligence, but also mystical power. But Doom does not stop there. He summons magical mechanical entities, metallic monsters that can shatter magical structures with their presence. Fate, in the eye of the storm of battle, does not panic. He waves his arms, creating giant magic circles, warping space to dodge the onslaught of attacks. His every move is perfectly calculated, every spell has a clear purpose. But Doom is prepared. The ancient symbols engraved deep in the battlefield glow. Doom activated the magical traps of the dark seals that permeated reality, weakening the connection between Nabu and Fate. For a brief moment, Fate felt his power waver. Doom did not hesitate. He raised his hands and black magical flames erupted around him, spiraling into a vortex of pure energy. A power refined over centuries of study. Fate felt his mana drained, the magic that bound him now being taken away by Doom. But Fate, he summoned the power of the Lords of Order, the supreme beings who maintained order in the universe. Divine light exploded from him, shattering every seal Doom had so skillfully placed. The balance was upset, and the magics of chaos and order collided in a relentless battle. Doom narrowed his eyes. He could not let Fate regain the initiative. With a wave of his hand, he tore through space, creating a separate dimension of reality, a prison under his control. Fate was sucked into it, imprisoned in a world where all laws obeyed Doom's will. But Doom underestimated his opponent. Being imprisoned did not mean defeat. Fate, with his ability to travel through time, saw through countless futures, and he would not miss the opportunity to turn the tables. Doom took over the world a few times, most notably in Emperor Doom, where he took over the world using the Purple Man's powers, but gave up because it was boring for people to obey him because they had no choice. He wanted to earn their respect. Despite that, he was able to eradicate war, famine, starvation, etc. The other most notable case is Secret Wars 2015, where he was able to take over what was left of the Marvel multiverse after the invasions destroyed most of it. He did this by wiping people's memories and feeding them false information, and eventually revealed that he could restore the multiverse perfectly, but hey, greed is just one of his vices. But even the greatest has weaknesses, and Fate knows that. It's not physical strength or magic, but Doom's mind that is the real battlefield. Doom can exploit the slightest weakness in Fate's magic, break barriers, and manipulate the laws of reality to his will. There are battles where Doom predicts Fate's every move, trapping him in time loops or draining his very power source. He has subdued divine beings, stolen power from those beyond humanity, and nothing can stop him if his plans are perfect. When the conditions are right, Doom can win with ruthlessness, overwhelming power, but even with his superior intellect, Doom is not invincible. Dr. Fate is the embodiment of cosmic order, a sorcerer with vision beyond space and time. With the power of the Lords of Order, he can neutralize most of Doom's attacks, seeing through every strategy before they are executed. So, out of 10 fights, Fate wins 7 times. Dr. Fate wins 7/10 time. I hope you enjoyed this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thanks a lot.